What is up, guys? It's Michael from Raw Great Cards, and today I bring you my True Rookie Iconic collection. Now, what do I mean by True Rookie Iconic? And I'm talking about, if you take a look at the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle, the iconic card that everybody remembers, that iconic pose. So within each year, there's a picture of a baseball player that we have that one card variation or image that's the one that everybody wants, whether it be in a parallel form or, I mean, obviously the best one would be the super refractor version of it, but we can't always get that. But here's my Gem Mint collection of all the players that I deem to be potential Hall of Famers and are going to be Hall of Famers. These are just modern players from the last 10 to 15 years. And then I do have an older one, and you'll see which one it is, of a classic iconic rookie card. And so I picked out the cards of the ones that I have. This is 4 years in the making, guys. 4 years. When I started in 2020, it's 2024 now. And so I want you to see the collection I built, and you'll see what I mean. So without further ado, here we go. We're going to start off with a Gunnar Henderson. This is Topps Chrome logo fractor edition, and beautiful card. And this is probably the highest parallel of this card that I have. My Gunnar Henderson is a little bit small. It's not as big as my next player here, so I'm just going to put this to the side here. Next guy is Corbin Carroll. We're going to start from the 2024 and work our way down so you can kind of see some of the collection that I built over the years. And so now we're getting into Corbin Carroll. And remember, each year has its, top rookies that are from that year. And not every player is going to make the list, And I think those two have potential. They're the newest ones, and they're the most favorite. They could change. Who knows? Corbin Carroll could go down the drain. But I know one guy that isn't, and that's Bobby Witt Jr. I mean, just signed a massive contract deal with the Royals. This is his Sapphire Green Refractor. I think this is out of 99, or actually 75. So, like, this is his true, I consider the update his true. I think he only has the update, but obviously there's not going to be any debuts in here. And so here we go. Here's this one. This is the highest version of this card that I have. There are some cards that I hear, like this is I have the gold sapphire of this version, but it's actually a Beckett. But I put this one just because it's a PSA 10, and I know his sapphire is highly collectible, and just looks great in the blue color match. So I just put this one in. I could have put the gold one in, but I decided to just kind of blend it in with everything else with the PSA 10s. And we're gonna skip over 20. That was 2022. We're gonna skip over 2021. Some notable mentions might be Jazz Chisholm, Alec Bohm, but they didn't make the list, and I don't really collect them. Like I said, this is Hall of Fame people that I deem are going to be Hall of Famers and that I personally collect. So here's one of my favorite players. This is an orange. This is out of 25. This is a Randy Arozarena. It's just a gorgeous card, and this is the card that I can now. The update looks kind of really good to it, which I also have, but I think this is the Topps Chrome. You're going to see a lot of Chrome here. As we get older into the older collection cards or players, they're not gonna have like Chrome versions. They might have just the paper. And here's the Bo Bichette. He's a fan favorite, been a fan favorite of mine. I love this guy. That's one of the reasons I got into collecting. But yeah, in 2020 is when I first started. So here's who I deem the big four. You're going to see the next guy coming right up, and it is a Yordi. Jordan is going off, and with good reason. I mean, the guy is an absolute monster. I love this. I do have an auto of his, but again, like I said, this is the iconic flagship. I could have thrown the tops, but I have the Chrome Sapphire. That's the highest version of this image that I have. And this is just a lovely card. Moving down next. Now this one was my favorite until he just got injured literally 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I don't know, this week, but or last week. But this is the gold out of 50. God, look at it. If you can, this card really does shine. It's the gold wave refractor rookie, and he is one of my biggest players at PC, and him and Corbin Carroll are the cards that I have most rookie cards of. But I put this one in because it's the highest numbered or valued Luis Robert of this image, you know, and this is a great image of him, by the way. So let's keep it jumping here, and here we're gonna see the Vladimir Guerrero. Now there's a couple guys that I don't have of. There's I want to collect, and obviously it's hard to collect everything, but I'm kind of left Pete Alonso out of the picture here. But I do have a Vlad Sapphire, and his stock is a little bit down, but still, you know, he's one of my favorite players that I like to collect. I have several of his rookie cards. And then this guy, man, this card has been through it all. I mean, the Sapphire of this card was I overpaid for this one, but he's making a little comeback. He started off 24 on fire, and I think, you know, he's gonna be the comeback legend and prove everybody wrong. So I'm gonna continue to hold on to Tatis until I don't think he's, you know, delivering. But as long as he's putting up numbers, I will be a fan of Tatis. All right, let's move into Mr. Yankee Juan Soto, who switched 2 teams already after this one. And so here's like the base chrome. I've wanted to pick up some other, like the pink refractor, but there's a refractor serial number, but they're really pricey. So I'll just settle for the base for right now, but eventually I do want to add some more to my Juan Soto collection. He's one player that I don't have a lot of. Now here, this card is going to create a lot of controversy. This is the Bat Down Acuna. I think this is his most desired rookie card, but the problem is this is an SP, and it's not very easy to obtain. Now, if you see the Bat Up Acuna, maybe that's his most iconic. But the thing about Acuna is he had like 4 different variations. If you go to Chrome, it's a different image. If you go to Chrome Update, another image. And so you have so many different images of Acuna for his rookie card. But for argument's sake, I'm going to deem the Bat Down as the most desirable, iconic rookie card of Ronald Acuna that, you know, if you can get your hand on it. But if you don't, you know, like the Topps is perfectly great substitution. And here we go with Mr. Showtime. And I know he's in a little bit of hot water right now, but when I first got in the game, this is the first card that I targeted as his true iconic rookie. It's him pitching. It's the one that's in his Topps. They kept this image for his Chrome as well. So, you know, this is the refractor, and yeah, I like this card a lot, and probably not gonna ever trade this card unless something really bad happens. But overall, the Shohei Ohtani, that's the one that I consider the flagship rookie card, without an auto, obviously, like the non-base or base card. And then here is the Aaron Judge catching refractor. You know, I mean, even though he's the home run king and he broke the record, they chose him catching, and you know what? That's, you know, it would have been great to have him like in a bat pose, but, and you can find all of his bat poses in Topps Update, but this is still a great card. I think this is his iconic rookie, and that everybody looks to. If you want to collect his true rookie card, I think this is the one. Some may argue there's a bunch of them, but for the most part, when I think of Aaron Judge's rookie, this is the one that comes to mind. Here we go to Mr. World Series MVP, Corey Seager. Now, collected his cards for a while now, or didn't collect them. I just finally picked this one up. And again, like I said, I've been making this collection for 4 years now. Seager wasn't someone on my radar, and then once he won that World Series against the Arizona Diamondbacks, which is my team, you know what, this guy just, he keeps proving himself, and he has 2 world titles. He's a threat. He's a menace. And that's why I picked him up. I'm like, this guy's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's going to win. He's going to win championships. And if he wins one more, that's it. He's going to all-time great. Here's another one, Mookie Betts. He is on fire right now. And this one lost. I actually bought this car raw. I just wanted a raw copy of it, but when I got it, it was in such great condition. I just literally got this graded. It came back a PSA 10. It went from $100 card to a $500 card. It's crazy how the chrome, just the base chrome rookie, can be so volatile and jump so high. And so that one for sure I'm gonna keep on for a while. Now here's one, another card that may be argued is like, well, this is not his true rookie card. His tops, you know, paper, and it's not paper, just a regular tops flagship. It's a different image from this one, but personally, I prefer this image as his true rookie. I'm sure people are gonna jump in the comments here and say I don't think that's the one, but I think this is, you know, chrome is king, and I just like this image of him, and I think this is the Bryce Harper. I would love to have this in the black refractor or red, but obviously those are super expensive. Kind of moving on here towards the end, Paul Goldschmidt, you know, this is 2011 update, and they didn't have chrome. He just had he had just straight up he had this parallel, and there's the cognac and the diamond anniversary. I think there's the hope one, but I picked up the diamond. You know, this was a great price, and I'm a big Arizona Diamondbacks fan, and even though he's with St. Louis now, he always have a place in my heart, and I think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer and someone who's really good. And I just felt like, you know, I needed his rookie card in my collection. Moving on to one of the big boys here, and this is the Mike Trout. Now this is a BGS, but it's still a 9.5, still a gem mint. He's starting off incredible, on fire. So I do have the Mike Trout rookie card, and this one I'm really happy to hold. I could have bought the PSA 10 diamond, and but at the time I, you know, saw this one at a great price, and even though they're not always necessarily true, I still consider this, you know, a gem mint. It's one of my prized possessions, and really happy to have this one in my collection. And you know, I might trade up one of these years, but if he has an all-star year, I doubt I'll be able to buy it again. We missed the boat, and it was while he was injured last year. You could have bought the PSA 10 for $3K. Mike Trout's a legend, man, and this card will always have value no matter what now from the end of time, because he's put in the time. Lastly, of course, this is so I don't have anything from 2000. There's the Albert Pujols that I might want to pick up, maybe Clayton Kershaw, but the Albert Pujols and the Ichiro cards are my next two cards on the hit list. But I'm just gonna leave this right here. The Ken Griffey Jr. is probably my last card. I do want to get a Frank Thomas Leaf. That'd be like the last card, and then it just starts going too far into vintage, and I'll just leave when I last started collecting, which was when I started in '89. So I have the true rookie. This is a true gem mint, just gem mint, or true gem mint, because it's 9.5 subgrade. So I love this card. It was a card that I always wanted as a little. There isn't it's still very low pop for the millions and millions of cards that are out there. It's the most graded card. So I have a 9.5 of Ken Griffey Jr. And to me, this is just as good as a PSA 10. I love it in the gold, and it's kind of reminiscent. You have the Beckett with the Ken Griffey Jr. from back in the day. You know, like Beckett was a big magazine collector. This card was always featured in there. So I'm glad I have this in my home here, and that's it. You know, I just wanted to kind of show you my collection. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it inspires you. I did watch somebody else do this, but they had a different version of it. They kind of had like rookie cards of the, you know, like different parallels and debuts that they were doing, but they had a rookie card of that one guy. Well, I wanted to take it a step further and do just a true iconic rookie card. Maybe one day I'll do a different version of this, but for right now, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.